How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Birchlands. The lands where everything is birch, or just pure ocean. Yeah, not kidding around here, like 95% of this world is ocean. There is another island very, very far in that direction. And another one, I believe, in that direction. And a third one that we actually haven't... A third one that we actually haven't been to yet, and I've actually only loaded like a couple chunks of it. There's another one way the heck over there. That's really it. And all these other directions, just ocean forever. In fact, I think I do believe I have a map somewhere to prove this. Because, yeah, quite the ocean expanse. Maybe I'll rename the Datapack to the Ocean Lands, because clearly there's a lot more ocean than there is birch. Hello, sheep. How you doing? I know you love that pen. You love knowing that one day I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna slaughter all of you for my own personal gain. Anyways, I really haven't been breeding the animals a whole lot. I completely slipped my mind last episode, so we're doing it now because obviously if you do not breed your animals, you aren't getting very far with your food in this game. It's not like we have an infinite food generator, besides like the farm, but I don't want like a vegan diet because meat is so much more effective for hunger in this game. Anyways, yeah, another farm over here we have is the cow farm, and we actually haven't done any harvesting on this one just yet because it is pretty new. It's only 2 episodes old. So we should probably breed the cows a whole lot more before we start killing some of them off because I kind of want this to produce a good amount of raw beef and leather too, so yeah, we'll breed these guys as well. But anyways, what we're going to be doing in this episode is we're going to be doing a couple things. The first thing is going to be some terraforming around this area. We're going to flatten this whole pen out. We'll see how that goes with all the cows in it at the same time. If you've played this game before, you know you cannot place blocks where entities exist, so hopefully they will not get in the way of things. And if they do, we might have to murder a couple of them. Which is very messed up, but we gotta do what we gotta do here. Anyways, the first thing we gotta do is we gotta take out this layer right here. That should be quite easy. So there we go, we nailed that. Nailed that in just a couple seconds. Now the most effective thing to do here would be to just fill in this area right here. I don't even think I took the dirt out of my inventory from the last episode, because in the last episode we actually pushed back a hill to make space for our new farms. Or the villagers' new farms, I should say. We don't actually use them. The villagers use them, and I only created them so that way I could get more farmer villagers, which means more trades. So, yep. Very nice. Amazing. Fantastic. I know. Yeah, there's 2 things done. See, this is what I mean. Get out of my way. Alright, so this is the layer I believe we want it all at. Now, the challenge here is going to be filling in this massive, massive pit here. The first thing we gotta do is we gotta get rid of the flowers, because as you can see, you can place over the grass like that, but you can't do it with the flowers. It'll always place outside, so you gotta remove these. Cow, get out of there. I'm trying to place blocks there. Can't you see that? Now, it does appear that most of the cows are up there, so this should be relatively easy. Relatively easier than I thought. Now, for those of you who are new, you're probably wondering why I'm not just doing the top layer. Like, I'm not just doing this and then we have this gap beneath here. The reason I'm not doing that is because I don't like that at all. And, I don't know, it just triggers me a lot. I have to do things a certain way in this game or else I won't like it. Also, what the heck happens if, like, a creeper comes and blows it up? It's gonna look so weird. Like, you can have a hold of the abyss, pretty much, if a creeper comes and blows up your stuff, because it'll blow the top layer, and since there are no layers below that, it'll just be like a hole, a very deep one, too. So yeah, we're making it more effective here. It'll be safer. You won't be able to get trapped, at least not as much. But it's not like we even have to worry about hostile mobs here, because they don't spawn in the birch forest with the power of this data pack. They only spawn in the nether and on the beach, and the beach wasn't even intentional when I first made this, but I decided to keep it for gameplay purposes. But yeah, if you look on out over there, you can see that there are lots of mobs spawning, and even over here too. That is actually technically part of the beach. We just went over that with dirt. They see me. That is just amazing. Alright, bring it on. Alright, so we ran out of dirt. But luckily we've got plenty more in here. This should be plenty. Hopefully it actually completes the job. Because this is actually a pretty big area we're filling in here. Like, this isn't just some simple creeper crater. It's this right here, basically. And as you can see, it's going to take way more than just one stack to do this. And I think it would be helpful to remove my shield, too. Just so, like, that doesn't activate. And we can just do this with one hand all the way through. No shield needed here. Alright, and with that, we're officially done. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it doesn't look the best right now. But we have this grass, and it's going to spread all over this dirt region over time. I think it'll be really cool to look at. So, yeah, there we go. We also have this sand block here. I guess an Enderman placed that at some point. We're sort of done. The last thing we need to do is we need to dig out this area right here and bring the wall down. Now, this could be a little challenging, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hop on over that chest. We're going to grab some wheat, and we're going to head back on over. And then the cows that are all crowding this one area here will come crowding on over to us, which is very nice. Especially if, you know, we want to get them out of a certain area. And also, let's see if we can breed. Oh, yes, we can. Alright, very nice. Breed up, fellas. Yes, I need more of you. I'm that greedy. Okay, I don't know about you, but the baby cows in this game are absolutely adorable. I mean, look at this. This is hilarious. Just having them all crowd around me. How adorable is that? Anyways, alright. Come on over here, fellas. Good. Now that you're all distracted, you can dig this area out in complete peace. Now, how many blocks is this? We're gonna have to check once I'm done here. 1, 2, 3... 5, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 blocks exactly. That's perfect, actually. Because 20 is divisible by 4. And you know what comes in 4s? Birch wood planks. And just about actually any other given wood plank in this game. But yeah, so we won't have to waste any planks making this. Very nice. So yeah, there we go. We should only need 5 logs. There's our 20 planks right there. Just chuck all this other stuff away now. And now it is time to place these things down. And now, as you can see, it looks a ton more better now, in my opinion. Definitely better than having all the dirt on the bottom. But there we go, an entire flattened area now for the cows. Very nice. It's flat and it's beautiful and we can use it for stuff. Anyways, the next area we need to focus on is this little area right here. Because I'm probably going to be doing something over here at some point. And I kind of want to flatten this area out. As you can see, there's a little bit of a dip here. But there is a slight problem. That is that we just used up basically all the dirt. So what we gotta go do is we gotta go digging for more. And how we're gonna do that is we're gonna do some more terraforming elsewhere. And only instead of placing, we're gonna be destroying. Yes, we're gonna flatten this area out right over here. This whole area, pretty much. We're gonna get rid of, like, this whole hill right here that's jutting out here. We're gonna push this hill back a little bit, so that way, like, it only starts going up when the trees are here. And yeah, we'll have this whole area practically flattened out for the most part for the village expansion we're going to be doing probably soon. Or not. Depends on how things go. I also have an eyesore in the nether we need to destroy too at some point. So yeah, not too proud of that one, to be honest. It looks kind of horrendous, so we're going to remake it entirely. It is going to take a little bit to destroy, though. It is a pretty high tower, if I do say so myself, but it only uses a few materials. So yeah, I don't know whether I've already said this, but actually, I probably already did say this in the video description. But I kind of want to do like a circular thing for this. Like, not a cuboidal thing. Or like, I don't know, what am I saying? I just want to make the tower circular. I think I'd be able to do a lot better with that than have one, like, that's a cube, pretty much. It would look a lot better, and we can do, like, some designs on the side, too. It'll look a lot better, I promise. And if you were disappointed, I do not blame you for that episode, because I kind of hyped that one up, and yeah, then you got that. But yeah, we'll probably remake that soon, in a couple of episodes at least. Villagers over there, they're just chilling. Alright, so after mining up that first layer, we now have a lot more dirt than we did previously. Now it's time for the second layer. Alright, and after mining that second layer, we now have a lot of dirt. Very nice. We're gonna fill in this hole real quick. And now that that's all taken care of, we'll fix that too. And now that that's all taken care of, we can start filling this area in right here. And now since we're bringing these layers up, it's actually going to change the path over here too. So we're going to remove these slabs, and then we'll do dirt on over the grass path. Alright, and there we go. We basically brought the path up. Obviously, we're not going to like leave it all unterraformed right here though. That looks horrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line here pretty much, fill in the layer behind it, and then rinse and repeat for the second layer. And there we go, we got the terrain over here looking a little bit better. We'll probably fill in the rest of this on a later date if I ever decide to use this land for whatever reason. But there we go, it's in a lot better of a state now than it was before. We don't have like a big dip here. Instead, might change this up a little bit though, hold on. Alright, so as I was saying, there we go, there we have it again. I like it even better now. Now, the last thing we gotta do is, I mentioned in the last episode, we gotta move town square, which is basically moving the bell here. And the reason why is because it's way too close to the farm. And the reason why I don't want it close to the farm is because I don't want the villagers trampling the crops. I think that would be stupid. Now, we're gonna take this bell, we're gonna mine it up, we're gonna move this. We're gonna take this birch log here. I almost said oak log for some reason. That would have been absolutely horrible. We're gonna place it like right there. Now, are we done? Absolutely not. We're gonna do a little bit of a design on the ground here. When I was going through the barrels earlier, I noticed we have a lot of terracotta in there, and that's from the nether. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that terracotta and we're gonna use it for something. We'll take some orange terracotta. Which do we have more of? Do we have like more yellow terracotta? Or there's a whole barrel, I believe, right over here that's filled to the brim with terracotta. There we go. Yeah, so it appears we have a lot of regular terracotta and orange terracotta. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take them both, basically. Probably more orange terracotta though. But there you go. I believe that should be actually way more than enough. Hold on a sec. This is gonna be very small. Not a big project at all, in fact. It'll probably only take like a couple minutes at most. But I think it'll look good on the ground. That's what we're doing. We're going to do something like on the ground. So what I want to do on the ground is we're basically going to do sort of like a compass symbol almost. I think it'll look cool. And we're going to have that bell sort of be in the center of it. And the villagers will all congregate on top of it during the village meeting time. So yeah, very nice. Hopefully they've actually found that bell. And they're not all wandering around outside their houses. Because if you know, that is kind of the center of town right here. This over here where we moved it is not. So yeah, hopefully they'll be able to find it alright. I believe the villagers moving over to their workstations over here will be able to find it just fine. But I'm more worried about the farmers. So, yeah. We're going to dig out like a 5x5 area around this thing. Now in that 5x5 area, we're going to fill it up with some orange terracotta. And off of this, what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 right here. Basically 6, I should say, on every side here. I think it'll light up looking more like a star, but that's fine. As long as it's a cool symmetrical design on all 4 sides, that's all I'm really going for with this. Alright, so that's what we got right there. Now, we will extend it outward even more. Do 2 right there. And 2 on to make these points, basically. There we go. And finally, the finishing touch, we'll put a layer of normal terracotta all around it. And there we go, pretty much. I had to remove some of the land over here. We can just do another quick terraforming job right here. And then, yeah, there we go. Looks pretty nice. Will the villagers be able to see it, though? I don't think so. That might be a problem. We'll just have to, guide them on over here, I guess, at some point. We'll see during, the village meeting, though, if they all try to go to it. Because that's where they go. If you've played 1.14 onwards, you'll know that at the end of every Minecraft day, there's a village meeting, and they all go to the center of town, which is marked by the bell right here. They all basically gossip and do other things, you know. Villager things that we all wouldn't understand. But yeah, now we have a little bit of waiting to do. So I'll see you during the village meeting. Alright, so it looks like village meeting time just started. It appears they all have sparkles around them. They all appear to be heading in the same direction. Let's go! I think they all see it, each and every single one of them. This, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely huge. I didn't think they'd see it, but look at all this. They're all coming around here. Yes, thank you, fellas. Yes, this is your new town square, everybody. I hope you like it, and if you do not, that's your problem, honestly. Because I just dedicated a good chunk of an episode to it. Yep, there we go. That just about wraps up this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't have to, no pressure, but I would appreciate it a lot. And, yeah, that just about wraps it up. I'll see you in the next one with all these lovely animals.